everyone, welcome to this webinar today. Thank you for joining me. My name is Ali Mortazavi. I'm the VP Market Analysis and Education at Inveslo. And today we are going to discuss the Inveslo MT4 trading platform. Before we start this session, I would like to turn off my camera, then you will see the presentation more properly. Okay, good. Let's start. You know that the MT4 trading platform is one of the most popular trading platforms worldwide, and it offers trading on a wide range of trading instruments, especially in Forex market. So today I'm going to walk you through the most important parts and components of this trading platform, and you will be able to get some good points on the most important features of this platform. Okay, let's go through the agenda today. As always, we will start with why education matters, because in financial markets it's very important to consistently learn because there is always something new in the market, and you need to get yourself up to date about the trading, about the market analysis, the market news and everything. And after that we will discuss the ways that you can get the Inveslo MT4 from your dashboard on the website. And we will start from the scratch to step by step explaining how you can just actually get the trading instruments and how you can apply the technical tools and indicators on your chart, and how to get familiar with your chart area. And after that we will finish with placing a trade. That would be a good practice actually for you to put these information together. After this session we will have the open Q&A. You can just actually write your questions to me through this question tab at your screen, then I will get you the answer. Okay, let's start with downloading the Inveslo MT4. Let me just open up my browser here. If you bear a moment. Okay, there's two ways to get the MT4. The first phase, getting it from the MetaTrader 4 website when you don't wish to trade. When you just want to get the demo from the MetaTrader. But the most proper or practical way to get the MT4, especially the Inveslo or any other broker, you can get it from their website. For example, here on the inveslo.com, you can just log into your account, which actually fill in your email address and password and get to your dashboard. Scrolling down and on the get the platform, you can click on it, and you see this page enables you to download MetaTrader 4 for a different systems. The first one is for the Windows, and then you can actually download it for your mobile app or Mac or iOS systems if you have, and also for the Android systems. To do so, we are going just for the Windows OS, and by clicking on the download, you will see it will be downloaded here, and after that you just need to click in and run the process. It's a very easy process to download, and at the same time when you open your first account, you will get an email from the broker, which the credentials as the username and password and the proper server that you can use for starting your MetaTrader 4. And after that, if you just run up your MetaTrader 4, you will be able to see windows like this. This is actually first setup of the MT4. But on the file, we actually let me show you. When you start for the first time, you will see this window just pops up onto your screen and ask you for the login and password and your server. After actually filling these fields with the information that the broker has already sent to you via email, you can click on the login, and this is the first step of starting your journey into the MetaTrader 4. The first thing that is very important to notice is that this actually green rectangle here at the down corner on the right, you see here, it should be connected when it's green. So it means you are connected to the server and you are going to get the most updated data as the prices on your chart actually. So the first thing you have to notice is this green rectangle here. If it turns red, it means you're not connected to the server, so you will not be able to trade and you will not get the most updated information from the broker. The second thing that is very important is the market watch clock. You see here the clock is 15:08, and it's should be different from actually your desktop clock that you might see here at the right corner and below here as a 3:08, because your desktop clock is based on your time zone, but the market watch clock is based on the broker's time zone. So they are different, and all the codes that you get from the MT4 from the broker are based on this time. So for your journey in trading world, please forget about your time and just try to get aligned with the market watch clock, which is very important. So after these two important notice, let's start from the scratch. To do so, I would like to just close all of my windows here and show you a very simple MetaTrader window with no screens, with no windows, with no actually charts and everything. And now we are going to start from the scratch and see how things gonna work. Okay, at the first step, the MetaTrader 4 has four important modules, or four let's say main parts, okay, and we are going to walk through each of them step by step. At the first time, we need to get the trading instruments. What are the trading instruments? Trading instruments are all the let's say things that you can trade through your broker actually access. Okay, so all the things like the gold, like the forex currency pairs, like the commodities like oil and everything, or cryptocurrencies that you can trade through your actually MetaTrader, we call them the trading instruments. To get the trading instruments and what are available for trade, you can just click on the view and you can choose the Market Watch. Market Watch is the window that offers us all the details about the trading instruments. At the first glance, you can see here at the first column, you see the symbol which actually which shows you all the symbols that the broker offers you for trading, and then you see the two prices. And but you see I have another actually column here as the spread there that I will get there in a few minutes. Okay, here's the symbols. And how can you add a symbol or hide a symbol? At the first step, you might see something like this, a very empty window. If you wish to add a symbol, you can just right click on the Market Watch window, and then you can choose the symbols. You will see this window pops up, and then you will be able to just double click on each one you wish to show. That you see when I double click at the AUD JPY, it just appears on my Market Watch windows. This is the first way to do so. And also I can choose the show all to see all the available trading instruments from the broker. These are everything that I can trade with the Inveslo on this account, okay? But it's not the end. To go further, actually, you can right click on each one you don't want to show up, and for example choose the hide, and you can hide them from your window. Or you can right click and choose the symbols, and then you can choose a group of them from here. If I click the hide, you see all the indicatives, actually instruments just left and disappear from my Market Watch window here. In this way, you can organize and go only with the trading instruments that you want to watch, or you want to have them on your hand to see them maybe most often. And the other important feature of the Market Watch window is getting to the specification window, which is which provides you the most important details about your trading instrument. For example, if I right click on the, let's say, let me find the Euro USD, for example, here, and click on the specification, this window pops up here, shows me how it quoted. For example, you see in 5-digit quoted, it means the price comes with 5 decimal digits after 1.12904, for example. This is 5 digits, and I can guess all the other important details about that, especially the session times. It means it shows me that when I can trade Euro USD with Inveslo from Monday on the 0, or let's say the 24, the codes will be available, and from the 5 minutes of the day I can trade till Friday afternoon or night 23:55. Okay, this is the trading session, and this is the code session. The code sessions means when the Market Watch provides me the prices, but the trade session is when I can trade them with those codes. Okay, so you see, for example, here is available from Monday 5 minutes to the 23:55 minutes on Friday. So for each instrument, there might be differences between them, because some instruments are like the CFDs. They come in the different actually trading time. For let's see, for example, the gold. You see, the gold is available on Fridays from 1 o'clock in the morning, not from the 0 o'clock. Okay, so you see there is a bit difference between these trading sessions in the different instrument categories. So it's very important to get notice about all of this information before starting trading. The next thing that I can add to my market watch window is some details about the high price and low price of this session, and also the time and also the spread. At the first glance, you might see your market watch window doesn't show the spread. Okay, you know the spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. In the last session, we got through actually them as the let's say as the basic definition of the trading essentials. You know, the ask price is the price that you can buy an instrument, and the bid price is the price that you can sell base currency, or the first actually currency in each pair. Okay, and the spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. If you are a day trader, it's very important to see the spread all the time, because the spread gonna be different in the morning, or let's say in the busy hours of the day, like the morning, for example, when the Asian session and the European sessions are overlapped, and or at the end of the trading day, when you see the market is has a very low liquidity, then the spread might wider than the morning session. Okay, so it's very important to have the spread on your actually market watch window, because it will give you let's say good signs about the how market is going, because it shows you if the liquidity is enough and the spread is low at your wish or not. Okay, after that, let's say I want to open up a chart window. The chart area is the second module of the MetaTrader. If you want to actually see the price chart, the historical price data of each instrument, you can just click and drag your instrument to this area, this blank area here, and you see this window, this chart window will pop up, and it shows you the historical price change during the time. You see, this is the actually the history of the price. At this line, I can see the time, for example, 18 November, 16 November, and so on. And at this vertical line, I can see the prices which quoted by the broker here. Okay, the first thing that worth to know in the chart area is about the properties, or about the, let's say, the appearance of the chart. To do so, you just need to click on the properties, and you see from here you can change the color at your wish. For example, I can change my background to the white and my foreground to the black, and then I can change let's say each of these actually bar up, bar down candles and everything, and simply just by OK, put on the OK, you can see here the changes just applied on my chart here. When you get your let's say good looking chart that you wish to keep it, you can just click here on this template button there, and you can just save your template. You can give a name to it and just click on the save. For example, let's say Inveslo 111. and I save this template here. The next time, if I open another chart like this, I just need to go to the template and find my Inveslo 111, and by clicking on this, you see my appearance of the chart just changed to what I have saved before. So in this way, you can change the appearance and at your wish. But the most thing that you have to keep in mind is for trading, it's very essential to have your ask line always on. By clicking on this from the comment tab, by clicking on this show ask line, and then click on the OK, you see this red line here appears on the chart, which shows the ask price to me. When I want to place a trade, depends on it's the buy position or the sell position that we'll get through it at the end of this session. It's very important to be aware about the ask price, because the ask price shows us the proper price for buying base currency. Okay, and it shows the difference between these two lines actually illustrates the spread to us. So it's very important to have them on the chart and see them before you open any trade. Back to the properties menu, and this color actually types. Another thing that you might find useful for yourself is a chart auto scroll and chart shift. By clicking on this, you see the stance appears on the chart, and by changing this line, I can get as much as I want from the end of the chart. That will give us the better look of price changing, especially when you apply indicators on your chart. Okay, I already have one let's say the template saved here as the Inveslo blank template. You see, I get rid of the, for example, grid. You can just turn it off, then it doesn't show you anything, and you can see a proper, let's say, the very clear blank chart here with just the candles, and it will be give you a good looking for trading and focusing on the only the price changing. Okay, there's the 2-3 things that I want to mention. First of all is that we have 3 types of charts. Okay, one of them is a candlestick chart, one of the most popular one. But let's start with the let's say the line chart. The line chart is a chart that is actually created by connecting only the closing prices. For example, for each session, we have a price that the market closed at that, and then if we connect the closing prices together, we will get this line. We call it the line chart. You see, this is the simplest way to show the market action or the changes during the market. And it doesn't reveal a lot of information to us, but it's very, let's say, useful to find the long run actually trends. For example, here when you see this line is going up, it means we are on a let's say the uptrend, and here we are in some type of a range, and then the price has jumped here on a rally, so it's going to be an uptrend there. And this is a good way to let's say define the market direction. But the next one is what we call the bar chart. The bar chart is the very popular Western charting actually type, which comes with a bar. Let me zoom in a bit. You can see here each bar comes with 3 lines. This bar here shows the range of the market. This left handle here actually shows the open price, and this right handle here shows the close price of each session. When the close price is higher than the open price, it means the market has been bullish or going up on the upside. Okay, and when for example, somewhere like this, when you see the closing price is below or lower than the open price, this bar actually comes in red, and it means that the market has been bearish, or let's say the market has got down in the session. But the type that we work with that is, we usually work in that is very popular is the actually this candlestick, Japanese candlestick chart that is very popular among the traders. Okay, excuse me, let me check. I've got some questions there. I will get there in a moment, please. Okay, I've got a question about the spread. Let me just explain it to you again. As I said, the spread is the difference between the ask price and the bid price. You mean when you wish to buy a base currency, the best price that the market offers you is called ask price. And when you wish to sell a base currency, the best price that the market offers you comes in a bid price. So the difference between the ask price and the bid price called spread, and the spread is the, let's say, the cost of transaction or cost of trade. Okay, I hope I made this clear for you for now. Very good, let's back to our discussion there. We were talking about the candlestick charts, okay? The candlestick charts reveals the wide, let's say, a range of information about the price action in the market. That's why they are very popular among traders, especially the experienced traders. You see, each candlestick actually comes with a body and two lines on the upside and on the downside. The body shows the difference between the open price and the close price, and the difference between the upper line, which called the wick or shadow or upper shadow, and this actually thick at the down, which call it the lower shadow. This shows us the range of the price or the fluctuation of the price in each trading session. When the open price is lower than the close price, or let's say the close price is higher, it means the market has opened here and the buyers push prices higher to this level, and then market closed here. It means the close price is actually comes higher than the open price, and the candle is bullish. When vice versa, when we have the close price lower than the open price, the candle actually is comes bearish or red. And you can change the color through the setting that I showed you. Okay, and the shadows actually reveal the fluctuation of the market, or the let's say the on-time sentiment of each session. For example, here this long upper shadow, it shows that the buyers at the first have been successful to push the prices higher to this point. But by the way, the sellers retook the control of the market and push the price lower to this level, and then they successfully close the price here, actually lower here. It means the sellers kind of back to the market. And I'm not gonna go through the very actually details about the candlestick. I'm just telling you that the candlestick charts reveal a lot of information about the market, and there here you can choose between the different actually chart types at your wish. It depends on what you want to do with the price chart actually history. Okay, the next thing we need to know is about the time frames. You see, the MetaTrader 4 offers price data in 9 different time frames, from 1 minute here to the 1 month here. What does it mean? In 1 minute chart, you see each candlestick reveals the market action in a session of 1 minute. Okay, for example, this candle is forming only in 1 minute, and after 1 minute this candle will be closed and the other one will be open. For example, let's see, this is the 3:32, or let's say here in about the 30 seconds later, this candle will be get closed, and the next one will be actually opened. And you can have this on the 5 minutes and the 15 minutes. And the short actually time frames or lower time frames, like 1 minute to 13 minutes, are very good for those who want to get the very let's say low profits from the market, don't want to keep their positions open for a long time. We call them the scalpers in the financial market. We call them scalpers who don't want to have their actually position opened more than let's say the couple of hours. They usually close their trade before the ending of the trading day. Okay, this is a proper time frame for them to jump on the market quickly, the 1 minute to 30 minutes. 1 hour and 4 hour time frames are actually called sometimes a midterm time frames, which reveal the important fluctuation of the price during the market, but filtered the noises during the price changing. For example, if I look at the 1 minute time frame, you see the price going up and going down very quickly. But if I want to filter some noises of the market, I can back to the 1 hour time frame, and you see here, for example, prices are almost doing flat. Daily and weekly time frames are very good to reveal the long-term actually trends of the market. For example, here you see let me go to a proper instrument here, maybe the Euro USD. Yeah, let me find the Euro USD here, and then you see here, for example, Euro USD has been in a has been actually going down for a long term, and it gives me a sense about the market action in the long term. From, for example, here from the May, yes, from the May 2021 till today, you see the price has been falling down. Okay, and on the weekly chart also I can find out how the price is going to do in the a long term. So depends on your trading style and your trading strategy. You can just choose between different time frames here. Okay, okay, very good. Till here, do you have any question or something? If any part of this actually explanations are not clear to you, please let me know to clarify. Okay, great. Let's continue. The last but not least thing that would be very helpful to know about the MetaTrader is the drawing tools that this actually platform offers. Here on the drawing tools, you can choose between the different types of lines and tools and shapes to indicate the price action at your wish. For example, I can choose this trend line here and put it here, drag it to the upside here, and then you see I can draw a trend line by connecting these two lows together. You can see here this is a trend line, for example, here, or to illustrate the market range, if I go to, let's say, a lower time frame, you can see I can draw a shape here like this rectangle to see how the markets act by actually hitting these levels in the future. Maybe you can see here as the prices just hit this range almost here and then drop below. These are the features of the drawing features that we can use to represent the market action, to save them for us, and to actually back to them at any time we want. Okay, so till now we learned how to find the details about the trading instruments and how to open up the chart windows for each one, and how to use this chart window. But let's say, what should we do if we want to get more technical tools and apply some indicators on our chart? To do so, we have the navigator window, which offers us a wide range of technical indicators and tools. To find the navigator, you can open the view from this tab and just click on the navigator. This window here pops up, and you see you can get access to your account details at the first, and then also the list of the indicators appear here, and you can choose between the different indicators. For example, you see the 4 different categories of indicators: the trend one, the oscillators, the volume, and Bill Williams. These are the most let's say well-known indicators in the technical world. For example, to apply a moving average, you just need to double click on the moving average. This window here offers you some setting. You can set your period time, which means the number of sessions that you want to be included in the calculation of this actually moving average. And then you can choose the type of your moving average. Let's go with the simple one, and let's change the period to 100, which is a very let's say well known. And here are some features to change the appearance. We just leave it here, and then by clicking on the OK, you see this line appears on your chart. It means for now we have the moving average indicator on our chart, and we know when the price is below the moving average, it means we are in a downtrend, and when the price going above the moving average, it means we are in an uptrend. It means we expect the price continue to rise. Okay, and vice versa, when the price just the prices just cross below the moving average, we expect the price continue to fall down. This is the first basic hint that the moving averages give us at the first glance to see the market direction. And you can by stay on the line and right click, you can get access to the properties of your MA and change the actually settings at your wish. For example, you can change the period to 20 and change the color, let's say, to red, and then you see your moving averages. Your moving average will change. And to apply other, let's say, indicators, you can do so. You can just double click on each one. For example, for the oscillators are those tools that appears underneath your chart. They are not get involved with the price. They just show let's say the strength of the trends or something like that. To get the oscillators, the most famous oscillators are MACD. That's the moving average, convergence, divergence, and also the RSI and the momentum stochastic. These are the very useful oscillators to illustrate the actually market condition and strength of the buyers and sellers. For example, to apply the MACD on the chart of the Euro USD in 1 hour time frame, you can just double click on the MACD here on the navigator on the left window, and then on the inputs you can see we have the fast EMA, slow EMA, and signal SMA. These are the default. I'm just leave them there, and by clicking on the OK, you can see this oscillator appears on the charts that we know when the MACD actually consists of two components. The first one is the histogram bar, which call it the MACD bar, and this red line called the signal line. When the histogram bar crosses below the zero line here, and also it pushes below the signal line, it means we are in a bearish situation, or let's say it would be a good time to go for sell positions. Okay, for example, you see here after this bounce back to the moving average, you see the MACD bar just crosses below the zero line, while the prices actually get further below this moving average, and which means it means that we can expect to get the price a bit lower, and you see that the downtrend continues after that. This is kind of the signal that we can just extract from the MACD combined with the moving average. I'm not going to actually get through a lot of details here because I don't want to make you confused. These are just a simple, let's say, examples to show you how you can actually apply these indicators on your chart. Okay, let me just check some questions just come around. Okay, we have a question about that, how trend line actually helps us. Yeah, let me just show you in a very simple, let's say, way how trend line is going to help us to find a market direction. Back to the drawing tools here. How can we first, let me start with this, that how can we draw a trend line? To draw a trend line, we need two dots, okay? Two actually peaks or two troughs. if we have two drafts, or let's say the two bottom prices, with connecting these bottoms to each other, we can draw a trend line, or let's say the uptrend line, okay, by connecting these bottom prices here. And if we continue the trend line, so far you can see the prices may actually react to this line later, right here, something like right here that we have. Okay, this is what we call a trend line. As long as the price is going above the trend line, let's say the uptrend line, we say the uptrend is intact, so we expect the price continue going up. Okay, but to draw a downtrend line, we just need to find the two peak, or let's say to for example market top, and by connecting two dots to market top, we can draw a downtrend line, something like here. This is a proper downtrend line by connecting these two market top to each other. And if we continue the line, you can see the price going to react it reliably to this downtrend line. As long as the price is below the downtrend line, the downtrend is intact, and we expect the price continue going down. Something like this that you can see here. Okay, this is how you can use the historic actually price data, and by finding the proper time frame and zoom in and zoom out feature, using these drawing tools, applying some of these indicators. This is how you can get the best picture of the price action in the market. But let's move a bit further and talk about the trading, which is one of the most exciting actually part of this meta trade things. To open a trade, how can you open a trade? Let's say, okay, I found out the market, for example, let's say I found out the market is going up and I want to open a trade there. For opening a trade, you need to click on the new order here. This is the first way to do that, okay? And you will see this window will pop up, or you can just right click on your screen, and from here you can find a trading and a new order, and you see again this window just appears on the screen. Also, you can also right click on each instrument you want to trade, okay, and click on the new order. This is another way. In this actually window, you need to first fill in all these fields here. First of all, you have to check all the time that the symbol is the one that you wish to trade, because you should be careful. Don't do it on a let's say suddenly, or don't do it without any purpose, because sometimes you might see something on the chart. For example, I see the Euro USD here on the chart. I wish to open a trade on Euro USD, but if I by mistake open another kind of instrument, for example AUD USD, you see the AUD USD appears here and it's different than what I expected to get. Okay, so in this case you should be very careful and check it before put the other information there. To find the Euro USD, let me find the symbol. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is the Euro USD. I can right click and click the new order. And here, first I need to choose the proper volume. I can choose from the minimum volume that the Inveslo offers to me is the 0.01, which means actually 1 micro lot equals to 1,000 of each trading instrument. For example, if I choose 0.01 lot, it means I am going to open an order on the Euro USD for 1,000 euros. Okay, then I need to set my stop loss and take profit. What is the stop loss? Stop loss is the most important part of your trading. A stop loss is the price at which you think if market get there against your expectation, that's the time to exit the market. Okay, that's your stop loss. For example, when let's see, I thought the price might go higher in this way and I wish to open a buy position. I chose the new order here. You can see I have two options to buy and sell. I want to buy Euro USD at on the volume of the 0.101, which equals to 1,000. I should set my stop loss at the level that I think if the price reaches this level, it's not gonna be any more actually higher prices. The market will crash, okay, and I will get nothing from my trade. So I wish to exit the market at the level of my stop loss. The stop loss for buy trades actually, or opening a buy position, I choose my stop loss always below the price. Somewhere here below the price, it should be less than the current price. Okay, and the take profit is the level that I expect to get my profit and get out of the market. That's I want to realize my profit, let's say, and close my position and get out of the market. That's the take profit level. For example, when you see here the two price action. This is the ask price. This is the bid price and this is the ask price. And you know that the ask price is always higher than or greater than the bid price. Okay. And I know that all the buy positions will open on the ask price at this price here, which is higher than the bid price. Okay, my stop loss should be less than this price. For example, let's say I put 1.1270 as my stop loss, and then I can choose a take profit, for example, a bit higher of this price, at the price I wish to close my actually position there. Let's say 1.3040. Sorry, yeah, 1.1340. Okay, I don't know what's get right. Okay, yeah, you can choose your stop loss and take profit, and then you can go for the buy or for the sell. I just know what happened. Let me try it again. For example, 15 and 1.3050, yeah, and I can go for the buy market actually this is a demo account. Okay, you see the my trade just opened here. This line shows me the stop loss. You see the SL here, and this is my take profit. So I wish the price reaches this level. Okay, this is the level that I will take my profit and get out of the market. And this is the level that I expect. If market goes against me and I run into loss, I will get out at this step at the market. This is the last, let's say the level that I can bear my losses. And if price reaches here, I will be sure that the market will not gonna back to the upside, and it's better to get out of the market. Okay, it's going to be the stop loss to track. Okay, let's say I open the position here just to show you how it works. But to track your trading, we get to the last but not least important module of the MetaTrader 4, which is the terminal window. The terminal window, you can see here by clicking on the terminal from the view tab, just appears below my chart and below all of these windows here. The terminal tab shows me all the information I need about my trading. Okay, for example, you see here some tabs here. The first one is a trade. The trade reveals me the open orders that I have. You see I just opened a buy position, and this is the number of my order, and this is the date and the exact time that I opened it. This is the type of this order, which is buy. The size of my order, the symbol is Euro USD. This is the price that I opened my position. This is my stop loss and take profit, and this is the current price. Okay, this account, which is the Pro-ECN account of Inveslo, comes with no commission and no swap right now. And the difference between this price and the price that I opened my position, you see here, the difference between them will appear at the end as my profit or loss. You can see, for example, here the price is higher than the price that I opened the position, and I'm in a bit of profit. This is all the information about the open positions. It's very important to notice. To get the information about your closed position, the position that you had before and then you close them, you can go to the account history. You see right now I don't have any before closed positions, so there is nothing to show here. But to get the information of your trading history, you can just go to the account history, and you can check all of these information for all of the position that you have closed before. These are the two most important tabs of the terminal window, and from terminal window I can manage also my open trades. On the trade, I can right click on this position, I can close or modify my positions here. For example, if I click on the modify button, I will be able to change my stop loss and take profit levels. Okay, for example, I can just change my stop loss here or put a new price there. For example, let's say 112,345. Okay, and if I modify, you see my stop loss just jump down on the new level. Okay, this is how you can modify your trade, or also you can just modify your take profit level as well. One of the most important reveals on the terminal tab is this balance, equity, margin, free margin, and margin levels here. The balance is your capital without including any open position, any profit or losses from your open positions. Okay, it's the balance. But the equity is the balance plus the losses and profits from your open positions. For example, I opened this account with the 2000, let's say this is the demo, 2000 USD, and by opening this position here, I am in a 40 cents loss. Okay, so you see the equity includes these losses there and deducted from my balance here, and it shows me an amount less than my balance of 2000, of 20,000. Okay, this is the difference between the balance and the equity. So equity give you a very update amount of your money by including the losses and profits from your open positions. And what is the margin? The margin, when you use the leverage that I explained in the previous session, but I wish to have a new series about the trading essentials, maybe in the following weeks. The margin is the amount that the broker keeps in your account. You can trade with that amount to cover any potential losses when you lose when you use the leverage. Here the margin is $22.58, and you can see here is the margin. The difference, the rest of your money will be actually mentioned as a free margin, which is the actually your equity minus the margin is the free margin. This is your available capital in your account to open a next position. Okay, this is the available amount in your account to open the next position. You shouldn't see, for example, your balance. Let's say, oh, I have a 20,000, so let's go to open another position when my current position is in loss and I am trading on a leverage. So the free margin is my let's say actual capital to trade. So my capital is less than 20,000. So you have to just look at your free margin every time you wish to open a new trade. Okay, I hope you found this information useful for yourself, and I hope to give you enough to start and just look around and go across all of these features, test them, try them, and see how we can get more familiar with them and how we can use them in a proper way, in a better way. Okay, let's just take the other components, other tabs of the terminal window. Some news alerts mailbox. When you register your account, this mailbox shows you that you are connected to the server. And actually, I would say, I would say that's it for today. Very good. I hope you found it helpful. Great. Thank you for your feedback. A lot of thumbs up coming up. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's get to our presentation. If you have any question, I would appreciate to answer you. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you for staying until the end of this session. I wish you a good week, good weekend, actually. And thank you so much. Hope to see you in the next webinar. Thank you and bye-bye. Take care.